Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk about losing that motivation to lose weight, or in fact, you just don't want to go to the gym anymore and you're slipping back into your old routine that you were in before you decided to go on that fitness journey. Now, what I will say is that everyone loses motivation when it comes to working out. That is just a fact of life. It's exactly the same as we go through cycles like night, day, spring, summer, autumn, winter. You generally find that you're absolutely buzzing come summertime when it comes to going to the gym and losing weight because it's so nice outside. And then the cycle then changes, and we're going into like the spring, going into the autumn and then winter, and you start losing that motivation again. So it is really natural, and even the best bodybuilders and fitness professionals all over the world really do fall into this trap sometimes when it comes to losing motivation. So you are not alone, and what I'm going to do is talk you through ways now where in fact you can come out of that loss of motivation, or in fact not get into that cycle at all. So we're going to start off with mixing up routines. So I would imagine a lot of you, if you are watching this now, you would have had a goal. Perhaps because I'm in the British Army, your goal might be, right, I need to get better at the bleep test. So all I'm going to do is run and do the bleep test until I get that score that I need to join the British Army. Well, in fact, what you need to be doing is perhaps going on 5 to 6 week cycles where if you know that you need to run, do that 5 to 6 week cycle. And then once you've done that, sack it off. Do something new, start a new challenge. Think, right, I can only do one pull-up, but at the end of my next cycle, what I want to do is be able to do 5, 6, 7, 8 pull-ups at the end of that next 5 or 6 week cycle. So now you've gone from running and now you're going to go on to calisthenics. You're still going to be doing that high intensity workout, but because you've been bored from running, now you're going to be doing calisthenics for the next 5 or 6 weeks. You won't lose that much CV or endurance whatsoever when it comes to running and the bleep test. You'll be looking forward to getting back into that running cycle again. So I would definitely say change up your routine every 5 to 6 weeks so you don't become complacent and you don't become bored with it. And that is a key factor when it comes to motivation. Also, what you need to do is get those rest days in. If you're having a day off, if you feel unmotivated one day during that 5 to 6 week cycle, don't worry about it. Have an active rest day. Just go for a walk for an hour. I do it all the time. If I'm just not feeling it and I'm listening to my body and perhaps I've got little aches and pains, I think, right, I will have an active rest day. I still want to feel that release of endorphins like I've done a session. So I'll go for a walk for an hour. Then I come back home and think, oh yeah, I'm buzzing now. Actually, I bang out 100 burpees just to finish the session off. And then you've gone from an active rest day to a workout at the end of that active rest day as well. Then the next day, you perhaps think, actually, I'm buzzing again now. I need to get back into that gym. I need to go for that run. I need to do those hill sprints. I need to do those pull-ups. So that's what you need to do. That is the first bit of advice. Keep mixing it up. And when you want a rest day, have an active rest day to trigger those endorphins, and you don't know what that might lead to. Or if you need a rest day, have a rest day and just don't feel bad about it. You only need to train a maximum of 5 times a week. So just throw in those rest days whenever you think you need it. The next one that I've noticed is people, when they're on that weight loss journey especially, they start talking about going on a diet, and their diet is way too strict. They've got that positive mental attitude to begin with for that week, and then once that week's over, they're constantly thinking, oh, I'd love to go back into my old routine, my old eating routine, because it just felt so much nicer. So the second bit of advice is stop calling what you eat a diet. Just call it what you eat. This is what I eat naturally from now on, and I'm going to enjoy it. And do you know what? If you go on an app like MyFitnessPal, for instance, you can put in however many calories you want to eat that day, how many carbs you want to eat that day, how much protein you want to eat that day. And if you want to fit in a bag of crisps, fit in a bag of crisps. If you're not a professional athlete, don't worry about it. If you're not going for Mr. Olympia, where you need almost 0% body fat, don't worry about it. Just stay motivated. Just think, 2 weeks ago, I was eating 3,000 calories a day. Now, a week later, I'm only eating 2,000 calories a day, and I'll keep it at that. And do you know what? If you hit a day where you're really motivated, drop it down to 1,800 calories. And then you might have another day where you're not so motivated and you go up to 2,500 calories a day. You're still 500 calories less than where you were a couple of weeks ago. So stay motivated and reflect on where you were. That is a big key in all this as well. So stop calling what you eat a diet, because as soon as you think I'm on a diet or this is my diet now, it's just this is what you eat. Another one for that is I'm vegan at this moment in time, so I'm trying out. I've been doing that now for about 3 months. However, I'm not absolutely rigid with it. So we went out for my mate's leaving do the other week, and I had a chicken curry. Who cares? That and from then on, I've still been vegan. I haven't eaten meat or anything since then. So I've eaten meat like once now in 3.5 months about. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I just do it for general health and well-being at this moment in time. But I'm not gonna go out, have a curry, and think, oh, I'd love a really nice curry now, and I really don't want a vegetable curry because they're pretty gross anyway. So I thought I'd just have a chicken curry. Easy. If you do slip, well, it's not even a slip. It was a conscious decision that I made. Who cares? It's one of those things. Just don't let those type of little things derail you. And lastly, I would say a lot of people get unmotivated because they're not seeing enough gains. Don't worry about that. That will come, especially if you're on a weight loss journey and you lose 10 pounds in your first week, and then the next couple of weeks after that you're only losing 1 or 2 pounds a week, and then you're stagnating for the week, and then you've gained a pound, and then you've gained 2 pounds, but over the month you still might have lost 5 or 6 pounds. Things, like I said earlier in the video, come in cycles. Your body goes through cycles all the time. Nothing is constant. So stop beating yourself up and always reflect, like I've said before. Always look back on who you were and what you were like before that, and reflect on how good you are up until this moment in time. So when it comes to real workout and weight loss, motivation, factor in those 3 bits of advice I've given you and reflect on where you were before, and constantly change your routine. Always change routine, keep your body guessing, and most of all, just go to the gym and enjoy the gym. Just enjoy it. If you don't want to thrash yourself, don't thrash yourself. It's unnecessary. Just enjoy the gym. If you do have any questions on this video, please just ask, and I always get back to all the comments. Take care. Bye.